Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to day 7 of 31 days of tutorials. My name is Ryan Hafey with Hafey Digital, and in this tutorial I'm going to show you how you can change the default durations of video and audio transitions, as well as the default durations of still images that you put onto your timeline in Premiere Pro. Let's do it. So here we are in Premiere, and let's say I want to add a transition between these two clips here. If you use the shortcut from my last video, you'll know that if you hit Shift D, it will apply default transitions between both of those clips. And if I hover over these transitions, you'll see that the default duration on this one is 10 frames, and the same is the case for this video transition, 10 frames. Now let's say I want that to change. Let's say I want it to be 20 frames. Well, there's an easy way to change the default duration of these transitions. All you need to do is you want to go up to Edit, Preferences, and Timeline. And right here, you'll see where you can change those default durations. So just for fun, let's assume that the default duration for video, I want it to be 20 frames, and the default duration for audio, I want it to be 40 frames. We'll hit OK there. I'm going to go ahead and undo that, reselect those, hit Shift D again, and you'll notice that the transition durations between the audio and video are now different. The video transition is 20 frames and the audio transition is 40 frames, which amounts to 1 second plus 16 frames in this case because it's a 24p timeline. Now let's say that you've got an awesome photo of Guy Fieri that you want to add to your timeline, and when you drag it in, you notice that that's a little too short. I want Guy Fieri to be up on my screen a little bit longer than it is here. Well, you can change that as well. So what you want to do is go up to Edit, Preferences, and Timeline, just like before. And you'll see under the video and audio default duration section, there's a section called Still Image Default Duration. Currently I have it set to 24 frames, which is the equivalent to 1 second on my 24 FPS timeline, but I want to change this to seconds. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to click this drop down and change seconds. You can also do the same for audio and video, by the way. And I'm going to change this to, let's do 5 seconds for Guy Fieri. I'm going to hit OK. Now, if you make a change to this setting and you've already imported your photo, you're going to want to re-import the photo in order for the duration to change. So I'm going to re-import this photo just by dragging it into this images folder here. And then when I drag it onto my timeline, you'll see it's much longer, and now it's a duration of 5 seconds, or in this case, 4 seconds and 23 frames. I'm not sure why that is, but you get the idea. And there you go. That is how you change default durations of video and audio transitions, as well as still images added to your timeline in Premiere Pro. I hope this was helpful to you. If it was, you know what to do. Leave a like below, and we'll see you tomorrow for the next tutorial. What am I doing with my life?